I'm Ray, I'm 56 years old, and I lost my wife, best friend, soulmate in February of this year. Really, we didn't have enough insurance, and thinking back, it would have been very much in our interest to have more insurance. It could have been the other way around. I could have died, and I would have left Caroline in a very unfortunate position. So I really have my regrets that we didn't insure more. Really, we didn't have enough insurance, and I think that was simply because we felt that we couldn't afford it. In hindsight, we really should have had more insurance. I'm faced with a situation now where I may have to liquidate investment assets just to make ends meet, and it's not a great situation to be in.
I'm Liliana Payton and I'm 48 years of age, and I lost my husband in February this year, very tragically. I wish I could bring him back. He was a beautiful person and he died in very awful circumstances. However, I did have life insurance, and to me it made a really big difference. My husband used to always say, "Oh, we can't afford this life insurance, it's so expensive, and this month we don't have it." And I used to say, "Don't be silly, honey, I insist, I think we should go ahead with it," and we used to put it off. And then I used to say to him, "No, put it into this context. If I died, I would want you to have the best quality of life." When the insurance was paid out, it was a light at the end of the tunnel. It was a quality of news that was wonderful to hear. It meant that I could pay off my mortgage and move on with my life. No matter how hard life is, I think it's very important to have life insurance. It's when that person passes away, it's so tragic, but it's just one less thing that you need to worry about.
To maintain the life we've created for ourselves, we need two incomes to be able to provide for those two kids, and knowing we have that insurance policy helps us sleep at night. If we were to lose one of our incomes, it would be really stressful. Whoever was left behind, should one of us pass away, would really not be able to maintain the life that we have. The kids would miss out, our partner would be left behind with a nightmare to deal with. It's not something that I would like to think about happening at our house. Earlier in the year, I had a scare. My family has a family history of breast cancer. Knowing that we had the insurance policies to set me up for the next few years should something go wrong really helped me sleep at night. When I finished uni, I always had health insurance, and once we had a mortgage, it was a priority to have all the other insurances. We would never have thought to have a life without insurance. My husband and I got together very young, and it always made sense to us to have insurance. And when we look at our friends, we had our world sorted out from the beginning, and all of them have done nothing about it. People get workplace injuries. Sure, they're covered with the workplace, but if they hurt themselves at footy on the weekend, there's no income protection, there's no trauma, there's no cover. So they have time off work and don't get paid. I can't imagine living like that, it's too stressful.